we're just going to go ahead and get started. My eyebrows are already filled in and my eyes are already primed with the Benefits Stay Don't Stray in medium deep. We're going to start by positioning the tape on our eyes to create that really precise line for the cat eye. I put the tape on the back of my hands first and then rip it off and place it on my eye so it won't be as tacky when I rip it off of my eye. We're going to go in with the Maybelline Eye Studio, the Blackest Black gel liner. Place that all over your lid. This will act as a primer for the eyeshadow you'll put on later on. We're going to bring this all the way up into the crease, but don't go too far now. We want to make sure that we look like a cat and not a raccoon. Be careful with blending this out. This is a gel liner, so it can get a little bit clumpy if you put too much product on there, so take your time with this. Alright, and then just in the crease, you can use whatever crease color you would like. Me specifically, I used the Coastal Scents Deep Roast that I always use for my crease. I absolutely love this color for any type of look that I'm doing. It just complements my skin tone really well. And I didn't put the tape far up, so I just am going to go ahead and reposition the tape to go further up to further extend that cat eye out. Blend that on over, and you can place this over the black. It's not going to do any damage per se. And just go ahead and blend out that color a little bit more. Now I'm going in with the color Nooner that is in Urban Decay's Naked 3 palette. I'm pretty sure you can get it separately for about $18 a pot. And just go in over top of that Deep Roast or whatever color you chose to put in your crease and blend the two on out. Now the star of this video, well, one of the stars of this video is the Makeup Geek pigment in Insomnia. I absolutely love this color. So I just grabbed that color with the brush that came in the Naked 3 palette. I sprayed it a little bit with NYX's finishing spray. You can use Urban Decay's finishing spray or Fix Plus, or even water works well with this. This just allows you to go ahead and pack that color on without having as much fallout as you usually would. Pigments tend to have a lot of fallout, so don't think you're doing anything wrong if you get a lot of fallout. This is just a way to prevent it and to also make the eye color pop. Now I'm also going in with the color from the Naked 3 palette in Blackheart and placing that on my outer V, making sure to get it in my crease there a little, just on the tail end, to go ahead and get a little depth in my crease. And then we're just going to go back in with the same brush, grab some more of the Nooner from the Naked 3 palette and blend those three colors out. Now I'm just placing my highlight color on. This one specifically I used, it was the Dust in the Naked 3 palette. I really didn't like how that looked, so I went back in with my go-to brow highlight in the All Natural palette and use that from NYX. And of course, just apply liquid liner. If you prefer gel liner, go for it. I prefer liquid liner at this point in time because it gives you a more precise line and it's not as thick. You can go ahead and build on the thickness if you want, so it initially applies really thin. Make sure you get it all the way to the corner of the tape. That corner of the tape is going to actually assist you in creating that cat eye with your liner. And then I'm just going back in with the Eye Studio Blackest Black gel liner, going over top of that liquid liner from NYC, specifically because the color, the Makeup Geek pigment, is so pigmented that it is actually not allowing the black to overpower it. So, which is a great thing, but I just went over top of it with gel liner. Go ahead and spray setting powder on your face. People usually use Fix Plus. This one specifically was from NYX. And add the foundation of your choice. I went ahead and used my go-to liquid foundation from BH Cosmetics in Deep Beige. And the finish with this on top of the setting spray from NYX, it's actually a dewy finish spray. I really like the finish, so it's absolutely fantastic. And then you'll just see me go in with my highlight color, which is usually that Maybelline in Deep Fonce. I believe that's what it's called. This Maybelline New York, the stick foundation. And then I went in also with Select Cover Up and added that in just to give it a little bit more color and went in with a deep beauty blender. Blended that color out. I'm placing some down the bridge of my nose, down the center of my cupid's bow right there, on the forefront of my chin, and then also on my forehead. You guys have seen me do this before. It's nothing new. This is my routine that I absolutely love. And we're just going to go ahead and use the other end of that beauty blender to pick up any excess product that you have left over from the concealer you placed on there before. And make sure you blend that on out. Be careful because you will smear your eyeliner if you aren't careful. Basically, I messed up a couple of times on this look, but I fixed it in the end. And of course, just going back with the leftover product on my foundation brush, no additional product, and blend everything out there, going down the sides of my nose here. And then just going all around, make sure everything blends very well. And this is where I'm going to go ahead and do the contour. Now, it may look really intense to you guys on camera, but you'll see how I work that in the future. Gonna go ahead and pop this color on there first before I begin working it in, and as the video continues you'll see how much work it takes me to actually blend that in and make sure it doesn't look as intense as it does when I first put it on. So we're just gonna go in with any brush. This is a Real Techniques brush, and swirl that around to my liking. I wasn't wanting a really harsh contour, but I did want you guys to see that I contoured. I wanted it to be noticeable. It's from the 26 color palette, neutral eyeshadow and blush from Beige Cosmetics. It's the one there on the far right. It doesn't have a name of the color, and I do apologize about that, but go ahead and work it in your cheeks. And then I'm also going in and highlighting with Max Soft and Gentle, and go along the cheekbones and the center of your nose, down the bridge of your nose, on your forehead, and there in the middle of your chin. I also put a shimmery eyeshadow over that also came from the BH Cosmetics palette. You can, this is optional. This step is honestly optional. And I do apologize for the lighting color change. My light kept fluctuating throughout the video, but I'm just going in now and setting my concealer with some powder. People usually use banana powder or any type of translucent powder. This one specifically is out of the BH Cosmetics palette. And then I'm going to go ahead and place a little of that color in the brow bone just to make sure everything blends perfectly. The other star of this video is another Makeup Geek pigment in liquid gold. Oh my gosh, you guys. As you can see, this color is so pigmented. It has so much color in it, and it pops like nobody's business. Absolutely love this. Of course, I sprayed a brush before putting it on, and it just helps apply it better. And then I'm just going to go ahead and line my waterline here, making sure not to go too far or too thick in the inner corner there. Add a coat of mascara to prep my lashes for some falsies. Go ahead and get a coat of mascara and apply that generously. Add some to the bottom lashes too. A lot of people neglect their bottom lashes when they're doing makeup. I don't like to. Mine gets a lot of color on it once I'm doing my makeup, and it makes me kind of look dead. Any lipstick of your choice. This one specifically is from NYX or NYX, however you want to put it. It's the color, it doesn't really have a color. They categorize these by number, so this is the 629. Plop that on, and then I'm lining my lips with just any brown liner. This one specifically was from L'Oreal. And I'm just going to go ahead and give you guys a mini hair tutorial. I haven't done much with my braids or my twists, excuse me, other than wearing them down or wearing them up in a ponytail. But with makeup like this, and I know you guys probably don't want to be so basic on Valentine's Day, so I just decided to do a little twist to the front, bring it around back, have a half up, half down do. And it actually came out pretty good. I actually really liked it, so I will be wearing my hair styled like this a little bit more. So I just twisted it around the front of my hair. These are called flat twists. I grabbed a ponytail holder. You guys can grab any ponytail holder, doesn't really matter. This one specifically is ouchless, so it doesn't pull the hair. Put the two sides in a ponytail and then swept the extra braids around. And now I'm just going to pop on some false lashes and let the glue dry. This is probably one of the most difficult things that I've ever had to do is lashes. Lashes just cause me so much trouble. I just don't understand why, but it's a must-have for every makeup look that I do. And here I am still playing with my hair, trying to think of if I want to put it all up, but I just decided to go ahead and leave it down, position the front end here, and I think we are good to go, guys. Thank you so much for watching.